In an era where climate change, food security, and resource scarcity dominate global conversations, agriculture stands at the front line of sustainability. One silent hero emerging from the fields, often overlooked, is silage. Yes, that fermented, moist forage we feed our dairy cattle is doing far more than nourishing cattle. It's reshaping the way we think about sustainable dairy farming. Silage is no longer just about storing feed. It's about reducing waste, protecting the environment, and building climate-resilient food systems. Let's dive deeper into how silage contributes to sustainable agriculture and why it's gaining attention on platforms. Every dairy farm aims to maximize outputs with minimal inputs. Silage allows dairy farmers to preserve high-moisture crops like maize, sorghum, or grass, avoiding spoilage during wet seasons. It enables them to store large volumes of feed without drying, saving energy and time. Silage ensures year-round dairy cattle nutrition, especially during drought or off-seasons. Reducing dry matter losses through effective covering techniques like oxygen barrier films directly supports feed security and profitability. Wasted feed isn't just an economic loss, it's an environmental hazard. Decomposing organic matter releases methane and nitrous oxide, potent greenhouse gases. Proper silage making uses anaerobic fermentation to prevent spoilage and employs microbial inoculants that improve fermentation and feed quality. These practices are helping dairy farms lower their carbon footprints while improving animal productivity. Modern silage doesn't need to rely solely on green forage. Many dairy farmers now use rice bran, wheat bran, corn stover, and even fruit waste. This reduces post-harvest waste and promotes circular agriculture. These innovative approaches not only offer cost-effective feed solutions, but also address sustainability by recycling nutrients back into the food chain. Traditional silage wraps contribute to plastic waste, a growing global concern. Fortunately, sustainable options are emerging, such as reusable and recyclable covers and oxygen barrier films that reduce spoilage and lower plastic use per ton of silage. Community-led plastic recycling initiatives in rural areas are also reducing single-use plastics, aligning silage production with environmental responsibility. Quality silage leads to healthier dairy cattle thanks to better digestibility and nutrient preservation. It results in fewer veterinary interventions and stable milk and meat yields despite climate variability. A healthier dairy herd means lower antibiotic usage, reduced emissions per liter of milk or kilogram of meat, and better economic returns for dairy farmers. In the journey toward greener, smarter, and more resilient agriculture, silage stands tall, not just as feed, but as a pillar of sustainability. From reducing food waste and plastic use to enhancing animal health and farm profits, silage connects the dots between productivity and planetary health. So, the next time you see a bunker of sweet-smelling, well-packed silage, remember, it's not just feed, it's future-forward dairy farming. It's sustainability, wrapped, fermented, and ready to serve.